At Reach for Resources, we believe that everyone, regardless of ability, deserves the opportunity to lead a fulfilling life. That's why we support over 1,600 children, adults, and families to live, work, and play in their own communities. Through programs like adaptive recreation, employment supports, therapy, case management, and independent living skills, we enable individuals to break down barriers, find joy in everyday moments, and achieve what once seemed impossible. Our goal is to provide a caring and inclusive community of support that empowers people of all abilities to reach their full potential, because communities are stronger when everyone has a seat at the table.
At Reach for Resources, it is our goal to be able to see people live, work, and play in their own communities and be involved in those places that they want to be involved in. There's a lot of different service providers who only do one certain area of services for folks, whether that's in-home, whether that's employment, whether that's mental health. We have a unique capability to work with people throughout all of the different areas of people's lives.
I think he walks 5 to 10 miles a day, at least.
I'm Grace Hamilton. I'm a community living specialist. My primary job is to assist folks in the community with living independently who have disabilities. I love working with Jessie. We definitely have a really wonderful connection. A lot of what I'm helping her with is like heavy lifting tasks or transferring tasks, things that may cause her pain. We also do exercises together to assist with her physical therapy. I wear a few different hats with Jessie, but she always has a plan for me.
She supports me emotionally too. Grace actually helped me become more self-advocate for myself, speaking up. Because beforehand, I was just kind of the shy, quiet girl in the corner.
We want to make sure that we are doing things in a way that's person-centered, meaning the person is always leading. All of the goals that we're working on for people are things that they have decided they want to work on with us.
We really view person-centeredness as somebody leading their own life, not checking off check boxes, not filling out the forms, not completing the documentation, but how is this person then leading their own life? And what can we do to be able to help to put somebody in charge of that?
Do we need this box since we have one of these boxes here? No. We really focus on making sure that there's a positive staffing match. When I am matching somebody with their staff, we make sure not only is it a good match for the person, but also the staff person. They have the same interests, they have the same values, things like that. And that just flourishes a good rapport and good relationship, which in turn helps them to achieve goals. Kristen and I have been working together for about 6 years now. I am her in-home staff and I help her with her independent living skills. We do a variety of different things together. They range from maybe cooking to cleaning to budgeting to grocery shopping. She's pretty independent. She can do a lot of things on her own. Sometimes for Kristen, it's just that confidence piece, and she does need those prompts to be able to feel confident in what she's doing. A lot of times she might look to me for confirmation that things are going the right way, but ultimately Kristen is very independent, does a lot of stuff on her own daily.
At Reach, we really do believe in independent living at its core. And so whatever we can do to be able to help others to do that better, we're gonna be involved in and we're gonna be at the table for.
At Reach for Resources, our vision is to empower people of all abilities to reach their full potential. And the way that we like to do that in our communities is by empowering folks to live, work, and play in those communities independently.
My name is Cynthia Capote. I am an employment specialist, but I just call myself a job coach. I started working with Logan last September. He was looking for a job. What I did with him was I tried to get a sense of who he is as a person, because that's one of the most important things that we can do as job coaches. Every person that we work with is extremely different. So we were able to build a job for him. And he loves it. They love him. It's an incredible fit. The fact that they were specifically seeking out someone like Logan, who was potentially neurodivergent, which he is just amazing. They value Logan for who he is, and they are so accepting of the ways that he's different, and they love him for it.
Cynthia's really been a great help, actually, when I was looking for another job, actually. She actually brought me to quite a few different places to see if they would be a good fit for me, and then finally we settled on here, and that was when it really clicked. Being with a job coach helps you be able to be more confident and more like in tune to be able to get a better job. Most people, they try and find like a job that slightly sticks and then they go with that. With a job coach, they help you find the job that really sticks with you.
The reason we hired Logan was really to help us with our specifications, which is a very tedious job, but it also has to be accurate because if we order the wrong thing, then the order comes in wrong and then we have problems. Usually we have a team of 3 people, a salesperson, a project manager, and a designer that will check the specs. It would take the 3 of them about 3 hours. Logan can do it in about 1 hour.
With the spec checking, it helps to make sure that people aren't actually either overpaying or underpaying for what they have ordered.
Logan has really shown us what a person with a different way of thinking can do, and we're looking forward to what he can do next.
The ultimate goal of our discovery-based services is to get to different employment themes. And so we will go and do a home visit with somebody and really get to know what's important to them there and why those things matter. From that, we gather and put together what our themes are going to be. And those themes are really then the driving force to come up with our list of 60, a list of 60 different companies, a list of 60 different organizations that we could hypothetically look at getting a job for somebody at.
Every single person that we work with, they create their own plans. So we work with them on what they want to work on and not what people think is good for them. We'll really let them kind of set the stage and choose the direction of their supports. Working with their support staff to achieve those goals is what we're here to do.
I'm Sally Krull, and I'm the Director of Adaptive Recreation and Inclusion at Reach for Resources. Adaptive recreation and inclusion is a very important service that we provide. I think play is just so important to get people out of their house and moving and doing activities you really enjoy and find intrinsic value in. Individuals with disabilities don't always have the same access to their community or the resources out there, like going to a gym or taking a walk around their neighborhood or walking through a nature center. We try to include a lot of nature-based activities as much as we can, so they're out and moving and getting more of that physical activity, which is so crucial to everybody's mental health and just overall well-being, especially people with disabilities who often experience higher levels of isolation and depression and anxiety because they're not given the chance to get out and move. So we've seen people's mental health improve just because they're attending programs. We have tons of different options. Anything people are interested, we probably have a program for it. We have softball, basketball, bocce ball, yoga, pickleball. We also offer a lot of social programming. So we'll do like a karaoke event or a karaoke and mocktails program where people can come and have almost like a happy hour or a social hour with their friends and people who they have met at other programs before or maybe who are new to them. We'll do board game tournaments or board game nights, craft activities where we'll have all the supplies for crafts and they can choose what they want to do. We also do community dances, so we'll put on usually 1 or 2 dances a quarter, typically themed around a holiday. And we have our big Halloween gala, that's our big fundraiser every year. We partner with communities around the metro, and through our partnership with them, we're able to have access to their space. So we can provide safe and accessible programming for all of our participants. We make sure every space that we use is fully accessible, so no one needs to worry when they sign up for a REACH program if they're going to be able to participate, because we've already taken care of making sure that our space is accessible through those community partnerships. The other side of the department that we have is our inclusion services, and we provide that through partnership with multiple cities and organizations across the metro. The city or the organization is responsible for putting on the program. They do all of the planning, recruitment, enrollment, everything like that. We just provide a staff to help a participant fully engage in the activity. For example, if someone wants to sign up for a dance class through the City of New Brighton, but they need help with mobility, we help provide an extra person to help someone be successful. Our inclusion services are provided with no cost to the families that we support. Through the contracts that we have with the cities, the service is completely free to the families who want to use it and need to utilize it. I think everyone should have the same experiences. I am someone who enjoys playing and being in my community and getting to explore new things, and I want everyone to be able to do that, no matter what their barriers might be. So I think it's important that as an agency and a society as a whole that we can make things more inclusive and provide supports for everyone to participate and not have any barriers.